Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Excited for the experiment.
I'm just thinking about the pens.
I don't think I have them.
I just checked yours. You think they ended up in one of the munchkin boxes?
That's very possible. That's very possible. They might even be in your bag.
I hope not, because those are random dice. Those aren't sets.
Yeah, that's, you might have to dig through and try to find them.
It's a lot of game boxes.
Well, we've only played 2 or 3 munchkins.
Yeah, but I think they would have ended up in the bag from when we went to your parents'.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. We're putting it in super.
I also like this set. I like the red and black.
I wanted to get it on the bowl so that you can like
Yeah. I want a resin, but my grandma says you have to know how to do it first. I mean, how can I learn how to do it if I'm
Yeah.
not allowed to do it?
You have to probably have to go over somebody who's doing it already. I did it a couple times. It's like you have to be so precise and stir so much. That's like already
I've watched people do it, and
Yeah.
then her dad used to do it.
yeah. When I did it, I didn't really have any glitter, but I had like old makeup and stuff. And just like whip it all up and stir it in. I wrote some insects.
Oh yeah, I watch people do that too. They resin debris and a monarch butterfly.
Yeah. They
Monarchs
just
are my favorite.
they just like end up on the floor a lot. I collected a whole bunch of different ones. It's pretty cool.
Well, I guess I'll have to sort this again once I get back home. I showed you. I recently made this one.
You recently what?
I made this.
I don't think you showed me that. Neat.
And then that. And then somebody asked me to draw something with it.
Oh, that's sweet. I like it. I like demons.
From Husband Hotel.
I like the way they do it now.
See, because one person's like, I'm not drawing elves. And I'm like, I'll draw them.
Hard piece of the experience loss.
Yes.
That drove me nuts.
Okay. Welcome to Princes of the Apocalypse, live streamed from Going Gaming and Grub and Grog
You know how I wake up every
here in Troutdale, Oregon.
Somebody on Discord, you know, asks me, but the Discord.
Where we
Probably
left
won't wear it.
off,
So
I would
just
let
wake
you
up
wear
to a
it.
Discord notification every
Hmm?
morning. So I get woke up at different times.
Oh, it's
I mean,
very cool.
That's one way to get me up.
where we left off, you guys had just had a huge, humongous battle with old Hydra. Oops. Why is this dropping me out? This is pissing me off. Can you guys hear me now?
No.
How about now? Jeff and Terry, can you disconnect? Let me see what's going on here. Let me start the Skype over.
Extra licorice flavor. Could be in black licorice once.
I wouldn't be saying there yet. Used.
Make me sit over there. Just make me sit over there.
Because you were sad.
Big kisses. Red and black licorice kisses. I was thinking maybe watch a scary movie tonight.
Okay. Now it seems to be working. God damn it. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
I hear you.
Okay. Skype.
Oh, you got such a nice smile. It's almost like you had a happy childhood.
For some reason, Skype's being a pain in my ass today. Okay. So where you guys left off, you had just done a huge battle with Full Hydra and were victorious. And
About the red skull.
post-battle, you went back up to Riverguard Keep. And so the question is there any downtime activities that you guys had planned while you were away?
Staying alive.
I have something for Malum.
Oh yes,
Would you like a pencil? Oh, you got a pencil.
that is true.
What wonderments do I receive?
How did you have pencil?
Malum, I
Yes.
have for you the claw of a Hydra.
Yeah.
I also
I
have
didn't notice until now.
from the one I
Oh,
shipped.
how many times I've been using this
Yes,
pencil?
he collected fingers for you.
Fingers of what?
That's
They were, he collected fingers from the frostbitten prisoners of
This is my
a
new
one-eyed
favorite
shiver that they
pencil.
found. They're all black and frostbitten and
We thought you might like them for your mantelpiece.
yes.
Why is this pencil
Awesome. I will take them. Only downtime I would do is furthering the interest of the Zentrum and like talking to them, see what I can do about making some contacts, pushing some
Okay.
inventory. You know,
Yeah,
Jim-
I've got that in mind. So about a month goes by, and on the elemental side, things in the valley have seemed to have calmed down quite a bit. Malum, roll an investigation check.
Uh-oh.
let's see. 15.
Okay. So on a 15, you are getting reports. Well, you're not getting reports. There are rumors flying around town in Salmonvale that a number of people have gone missing in town.
Well, that sounds good.
This is just rumors and chatter that you hear on the street. Is really investigating too hard. These are just rumors. Mostly they're transient, river folk that have come down the river on barges and whatnot. There's been some reports from captains of river barges that these people have gone missing. In your investigation, you look into these rumors and you find that there's at least 5 instances where people have just vanished, and none of these captains know where they went.
Kind of like my book.
I swear it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
I'm just repeating what I heard.
Would there be any indication within these rumors or
She keeps getting in my face.
persuasion checks, investigation checks of could this go and coincide with the fact that this town doesn't exactly exist here and people might be shifting through the dimensional planes?
Nobody knows.
So nobody's
Oh jeez, that's a bright peach.
interesting.
The town sheriff is, he's not actively investigating it because it's not like it's been. None of these people were permanent residents of the town.
Yeah.
They come and go, and he's not taking it too seriously. His view on it is that they were river sailors. Who's to say that they didn't just hire on with another barge?
Yeah.
And not tell anybody. The docks are, a rough and tumble area. They could have, caused a problem in a dice game, and in order to get away from paying up, they split. They hired on with another boat.
Or got stabbed, pushed into the river.
Yeah, or got stabbed, pushed into the river. These things happen. But the sheriff isn't overly concerned about it at this point in time.
How has the Zentrum in the area heard or seen anything along these?
Make another investigation check.
I feel they got a better ear to the street.
Does Onomatopoeia want to go on the investigation with them?
I probably should.
Okay.
24.
So you can, wow, 24, that's pretty good. You can both make those rolls.
19 plus 5.
Yeah, there you go. 14.
Okay.
You don't
So-
know too much.
On your 14, you are doing your investigation, and there are 2 snirfneblin that are known Zent contacts. Malum has informed you that these are Zentrum agents. They have a import-export textile business in the market ward, and the market ward is a large open area that they have like a farmer's. The bulk of it is a farmer's market type thing. But there's a small barrel top wagon with a fortune teller there, and there's this tent that these 2 snirfneblin sell exotic textiles, fabrics, and clothing from all over Faerun, and they advertise on their board as far away as Menzo Barenzen.
Is this like working in sanitation in New Jersey? Is that what it's like?
No, this is more like Saturday market.
Okay, it's not that suspicious.
Yeah, but these 2 guys are sketchy. And pretty much everybody who lives in the town knows that if you're going to purchase clothing of any kind that has any quality to it, you don't purchase from these 2 guys. You instead go to Harlan's, which is in the main downtown district of Salmonvale. And Harlan's fine clothing is where you would go and you would get tailored. But these two sell.
Probably stolen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that has spider motifs on it, and but it's all cheaper stuff. It's nothing that an adventurer would buy. You know, you might buy it, you know, on the cheap, trying to look good. The downside of it is that these guys are selling it for 3 times as much as the values that you would purchase in the player's handbook, because they're claiming it's imported. But it's a front business for their smuggling.
It's Hot Topic.
Yeah, it's Hot Topic. It is. There's a lot of black lipstick, stupid rings that nobody in their right mind is going to wear.
Manic Panic made out of berries.
Yes.
It'll last just as long.
Cheap T-shirts with expensive bard names on them. There's a T-shirt with some asshole named Shakespeare on the front. You don't know.
Not cool enough to know what that's.
These two guys are. How are you going to question? Because you in your investigation, the rumors that you heard is that these two guys know something about what's going on.
I guess I just repeat verbatim what I heard.
Okay.
I feel like
How are you asking them? Are you going to try to persuade the information out of them, or are you going to try to threaten them?
I think you're
I
more good
guess.
at persuasion.
Are you going to be friendly or intimidating?
I was gonna be friendly. I was gonna look around the store, and then, you know, it'll be said in the voice of the person who said it to me.
Okay.
So it might be alarming, but I'm not threatening you outright.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That sounds a purple unicorn.
If you want to buy something for 50 gold pieces, which it's just a small ruby ring that's in the shape of a spider, that costs 50 gold pieces. It's not magical in any way.
I'll pay it for Luna.
Yay!
Okay, then you get to make that roll with advantage.
The best roll I got was a 16.
Okay. So the snirfneblin tell you, one of the brothers tells you, he says, "Hey, look, you know, I know who you are. I know who you hang with. We don't know nothing about nothing. But if we did know something, I can tell you that our wares are being moved down to the dock ward. You might check out the Leaky Dinghy Tavern. Or, I'm sorry, the Leaky Barge Tavern."
Alright. I will do that. I will tell Malin that.
Okay. Okay. So you got a 26?
24.
24. Your 24, in your investigation, one of the locations where where one of these guys went missing, you find evidence that there was some kind of scuffle in an alley, and you're maybe a block away from. It's in between a couple of warehouses, and you're about a block away from the Leaky Barge.
My spider sense is tingling.
And the owner of the warehouse is a halfling fishmonger, and she's complaining that there was property damage done to 2 barrels of pickled fish, and now she's going to have to run an insurance claim, and this is just a big headache. And her insurer is in Daggerford. She doesn't know if they're going to insure her, and it's going to take, 3 days for her to get information back and forth from them. She doesn't know when she's going to get her gold pieces for this.
I'll ask her how much her barrels of pickled fish are worth.
1 barrel of pickled fish is worth about, she estimates that it's worth about 75 gold apiece.
The littler ones
That's
also.
pretty expensive barrel of fish.
Well, they hold a lot of fish. These are she has her 12 children go out and catch rainbow trout and steelhead and freshwater oysters and freshwater lobsters, and so this barrel of fish was mostly small, the smaller rainbow trout that she was pickling, and She's an honest. You know that she is one of the most honest people in all of Salmonvale, and everybody loves going down to the docks to purchase her fish.
Am I gonna have to blend in with more salmon?
Well, that's a loaded question.
We're in Salmonvale,
You are.
so you said 175.
It's 75
75
each. You know, and these are full size. They're like that. They're full size barrels.
Ooh, can I fit in it?
Probably. No, not as a 7'4" dragonborn. 7'4" dragonborn's hippie. Also, who wants to make a? I'm going to say that Riverguard Keep is now fully up and running, and we're going to say that it is a business. Who wants to make that percentage roll to see how it is running as a business?
Anybody?
I
Where you
got a
want?
luck stone. It doesn't transfer to that.
Well, you get a plus 20 already to the roll.
Because
I guess
how
I
much
can
we
try.
go
Go
for
for
it.
it, yeah. Do it.
So it already has a plus 20.
Yeah, it has a plus 20, so you want to roll two 10-sideds for percentage.
So 2 what?
2 10-sideds?
Okay, so these 2, correct?
Yes. One will have 2 numbers on it, one will have 1.
So 10 and 8.
Plus 20. So basically, Riverguard Keep, you guys are running as a. The purpose of the keep is to protect river traffic,
Mm-hmm.
and it is where the rivers kind of split from the Desrin and the Delimber River, or a tributary to the Delimber.
It's basically a waypoint.
Yeah, it's a waypoint. And so basically it is a you guys are running a mercenary hold, and you basically are expecting some kind of income for protecting river traffic.
And
Um,
I look at it as a giant front for my Zentrum Underground.
Right. So the business, as a business, you have to pay 200 gold pieces to cover the maintenance so far of Riverguard Keep. The profit, quote unquote profits, the other half is covered by the keep itself. I don't know how you guys want to divvy up that 200 gold to manage your keep.
I guess I can just pay it straight up.
Are you just going to pay it? Okay, you can do that.
Thank you. Is there a collector guy that comes to collect it, or do we like go somewhere to pay it?
It's not a collector. It's basically it's not one bill. It's, oh well, these guys need to be paid for their services. These guys need to be fed. You know, this section of wall still needs to be repaired. You know, we had a boat sink that has, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The air conditioner needs to be refilled with Freon.
Somebody needs to go feed the the hell was that thing that was stuck down below?
Oh, the giant octopus.
That's right.
Yeah, somebody has to feed the giant octopus. So, while these guys are off dealing with this little investigation of what's happening to citizens, the rest of you are at Riverguard Keep in the main keep area.
And I'm paying taxes.
Yeah, and Luna's like, I have no money now.
I'll cover half that cost.
Oh, okay.
You guys are sitting around in the main keep area, and one of your underlings comes in and tells you that there is a snirfneblin who has come requesting an audience with the rulers of Riverguard Keep.
I guess I'll go see what they want.
Okay?
They're in Riverguard, we're in Salmon? Or-
Yeah, you guys are. Salmonville's not that far away.
Yeah,
you guys
I
are
was
just
just
kind of
making-
investigating, and the rest of everybody else is at the keep.
I just want to make sure I had the place.
I'll go see what the person wants.
Now I'm assuming that Luna, Zarm, and Airy, and Sun Moon are all in the keep. And the snirfneblin comes in, and they lead him in, and he's wearing a dark cloak with the hood up. And the first thing that you notice about him is that his pants are really big, and they're cinched at his waistline with a big rope. But they keep falling down, and every couple of minutes he keeps having to hike them up.
Do you need smaller pants?
He says, "Young man, I don't ask you about your clothes." He says, "We were told by the Mayor Toscobble of Salmonville to come talk to you guys because you guys are the big bads around here. You need to do something about this."
About
pants?
About what?
Just not your pants.
Says, "Yo, man, like some guy came into the rockwood and he's killing deep gnomes, man."
Okay, I guess I'll go check it out.
He says, "It's gonna need more than just you."
So you want us to go underground and stop the people from killing the gnomes?
Well, that's what you're here for, isn't it?
That's what you think we're here for?
You don't know us.
You don't know me.
Having introduced you to my zombie, he got new clothes.
Uh,
Pants that actually fit.
He tells you that that basically he is a member of an snirfneblin enclave of an area that you guys have heard of, but you haven't really gone to. It is an area called the Rock Wood, and it is an opening into the Underdark. And there is a snirfneblin community there, and the snirfneblins that are there, unlike usually deep gnomes, are they're agitated towards outsiders and things like that. But these guys, because of their proximity to the surface, they are much more opportunistic than that. They've been known to rob caravans that decide to travel at night, and then the next day they'll try to sell their stolen goods at the market ward in Salmonville. I mean, and they don't even bother to try to cover up anything. They just try to fence it immediately.
I don't mind that blood, that's fine.
Yeah. They haven't really been known to kill anybody, I mean, too often. I mean, occasionally bad things happen, but these guys mostly just threaten merchants that are traveling between Salmonville and Red Larch, and then steal all their goods that they want, and then run off into the night, and then the next day try to sell them, sometimes back to the same people that they just stole it from.
You want your stuff back?
But these guys are telling you that some strange fiendish creature has come in and started causing a ruckus in the rock wood, and he points out, he's like, "Come on, man, you guys gotta help! Deep gnomes are dying!"
So what do we get for doing this?
What do we get for doing it?
You do what?
I'm gonna miss you. Step behind him with 10
You want to roll the giant D20?
You're not telling me everything.
Okay,
You will spill it all, or you will spill your guts.
make an intimidation check.
Do we get paid for this?
Don't ask me, I'm not even in town.
So on a 23, you intimidate him enough, and he tells you. He says, "I told you everything. I don't know much more. I know that deep in the ground there's like this portal. When you look through the portal, you can see nothing but clouds, man. And there's a castle.
In the clouds?
Yeah,
Underground.
yeah.
Trippy.
Are you
And then
on something?
this little devilish guy showed up, and now there's like some old dude walking around. He's got a long white beard and he wears a toga. I don't think he wears any underpants, man.
I didn't need to know that.
Told us all.
Well, considering your
Let's go
pants
check out the
problem.
underwear.
So glad I'm not in
They're the
town right
underpants
now.
now.
Yes, profit.
Come on.
He's probably the one that took them.
That's right.
I tried to sell it back.
Yeah.
When I tell you he's got white hair, I mean he's got white hair everywhere, man.
So he's a Yeti?
He bends over a lot.
I'd like to walk around in front of him and my eyes will change colors from yellow to red. And I will say, you will have some of the finger stew.
So you're making
So cool.
stew out of the frostbitten fingers?
It's our specialty.
Well, does want somebody's got to eat these fingers.
And it ain't gonna be
Why
me.
can't-
I'm not about to let these fingers go to waste.
You can make a nice necklace or something.
Oh, you guys are messed up. So, go ahead and make another intimidation check.
Just chaotic evil. That's all.
Well done, Ron.
If he doesn't eat it, I can just forcefully feed it to him
That's right.
with a spell.
9 to 10.
Come on.
Okay.
I command you to.
And he's like, no, man, I don't want any of your weird stew. Is that a fingernail?
We don't have too
Hey,
many elementals.
if you don't
do
eat
we?
it, I'm gonna make you eat it.
Wow, this has turned into a.
This has gone downhill fast.
It's very insulting to us that you do not eat our stew.
Yeah.
We're not gonna help you if you don't eat the stew.
See what happens when I'm not around to control the minions?
I know, right?
Oh yes, your balance is so much better.
The Sun Moon, make an investigation check.
Correct. Total 21.
Nice. So, additional information that you have gathered. So, the rock wood is roughly, maybe 2 or 3 miles southwest of Riverguard Keep and Salmonvale. But maybe a half a mile to the east, you know that there is, and you guys have been there already, the Sacred Stone Monastery. And some of the rumors that you're receiving are that there is an ancient evil that is gathering its forces at Sacred Stone once more.
Not
You
again.
did leave a lich there.
I think we should go take the pick and find the note in the Sacred Stone like we found the note in Riverguard Keep.
Okay?
Might as well.
So, yeah, it's up to, let's wait for Billy to get back and we will have a group vote on which direction you want to go.
I'm right here.
Oh,
I'm looking at miniatures.
okay.
I'm not in town, so I don't know how much of this conversation I'm involved in.
That's true.
That's why I went wandering off to look at miniatures, because I'm not involved in this conversation.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out after the fact.
Okay.
After all the destruction that
Have we
we've
decided
made.
that we're getting paid for this, or are
Yeah,
we
So-
are we
doing
getting
this
paid?
because we feel like
People
eventually
find treasure.
So,
I know that.
Well, yes.
No,
Um,
we're gonna take all his gold.
the response from the snirfneblin is that initially he's like, well, if you want to get paid to help us, then you need to talk to Mayor Toscobble. I'm sure that the town of Salmonvale can afford to pay you, and then he's now begging, and he's like, please, we need your help, man. If you got, I'm sure that we can pay you something. We've got some rich ores of platinum and veins of platinum and plenty of, gems.
I'll take rubies.
Gems and platinum works.
So, I'm sorry, you were going to say something? No? Alright.
But can I attune my ruby of the War Mage to Tinder Strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And, so, Onomatopoeia and Malum, you guys meet up And Onomatopoeia tells Malum all the information she gleaned from the two snirfneblin in the market ward. And you guys meet up and head to the leaky dinghy. Or the leaky barge, sorry. Playing too much DDO. And the proprietor of the leaky barge, Malum, you know that this is a woman who is a known high up Zentrim. She's fairly well connected with the Black Network.
Ooh, black market.
And she is high on the list of scum and villainy.
Sounds like my type of person.
Yeah, she is neutral evil, in it for herself and the Black Network as a whole.
Sounds like a future wife right there.
Get away, dude.
Hey, at least it's
She's
not
got
mine.
a scar that goes down one side of her face from the forehead to chin, and wears an eye patch. And you guys come into the leaky barge, and she says, "Now, Malum, what do you have?"
What do I have? I have questions.
She pours a couple of tankards of Worm Whiz, which is basically malt liquor from the Underdark, and sets it up on the bar. And the bar is just a halved log that's been set up on a couple of old boulders that they found, and there's some creaky bar stools. None of the legs on the bar stools are the same length, so they are rather unstable.
That's wonderful.
Which is great.
In the corner, all the windows, it's very dark in here. All the windows are blacked out, but not because they've been painted or there's curtains. It's from the grease on the windows.
Ew.
Ew.
So all
And-
it guzzles down this liquor.
There's not really a kitchen per se. There's just a potbelly stove sits in the corner that they occasionally cook food on. Right now, there's some pig guts that are frying in a pan.
I know, but I'm like a straight person, so I'll
Yeah, true.
I'll just
And there's some drunk passed out in the corner
You
on the
really
table.
care.
Can I sneak away from the people and then talk to the guy?
Are we all back together?
No, it's just you and Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, you guys are in a different town.
Yeah, so I drink enthusiastically.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Watch there be.
So, what kind of questions you got, Malum?
So, some people have been disappearing around the way. In fact, a guy just around the corner disappeared. I heard like they're all kind of around here, and like that you might know a little something.
Malum, I am genuinely shocked. Are you implying that I have something to do with these missing people?
I'm not necessarily saying you, but you might know who. Friend of a
not this
friend,
arm.
co-worker, second cousin from your uncle's brother.
Make a persuasion check.
This one's the one that gets stabbed a lot. This one gets the most bruises. It's like
16.
okay.
That's pretty good.
I found my corner.
She says, she kind of looks around and just shrugs because the drunk is passed out. And she says, I'm not saying that did happen, and I'm not saying that didn't happen. But
Already sounding.
there's a
suspicious.
very good possibility that people that have gone missing may end up in Zakura
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
suspicious.
as indentured labor.
Huh.
Being spilled over is probably.
Yep. So, little farm equipment exchanging hands, huh?
Well, maybe. I don't know. That's just my guess.
Well,
Too exact
maybe you
to
do,
be
maybe you
guessed.
don't. Be able to throw a name my way. I could make it worth your while and throw, let's say 3 gold on the table. And just kind of slide it over next to the cups.
Okay. pushes your gold back, and she reaches under the log, and it cut into the log is a secret compartment that she opens, and she pulls out a bag and sets it up on the bar top, and it is a bag with 400 gold pieces, and she says, "Oh no, keep yours. This is your cut."
Nice. My cut for what?
Selling farm equipment, apparently.
You know, business.
Hmm.
I guess I'll
Nothing
be-
shady here.
So, and this person's a Zentrum member?
Yes, high ranking.
Oh.
I like the way you do business. Thank you. And I take my 400,
Okay.
tie it to my belt.
What's that?
So, how's everything else going with business these days?
I can't really complain. The barges go up, the barges come down.
I like purple better.
Interesting.
Traffic between here and Darkhold is pretty good. And she
Darkhold?
winks at you.
Work.
Awesome.
That solves the mystery of the missing people.
How warm my hands are.
Well, I will thank her for her time, and I'll be sure to send some more people your way. And I'm gonna nod at the bird. You need to step out.
Okay.
It's time for us to go. We need to find the rest of the group and see what they're.
And make
Getting
sure they're
into.
not destroying your
So-
business.
So I'll finish Malum's drink really quick.
Yeah, 'cause
Just slam his beer down. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
that
drinking
Underdark malt liquor is the best.
It's probably horrible.
I
It's
just
really
looked
good
at-
if it's just, ice cold.
I just looked at the drool still stuck to the cup and was like, no.
So you guys get back to Riverguard Keep, and the question, the snirfneblin has gone back, and he's down. You guys have a small tavern in the keep. I guess tavern it's more of a tavern now than it used to be. Originally it was just a mess hall for the soldiers that were stationed at the keep, but now it's more of a tavern since there's coming and going from the keep itself. And the deep gnome from the Rockwood is down drinking away his sorrows
After being
in the
bullied
tavern.
by us.
And you guys are all back in the keep, and the question is posed, what direction do you want to go? You've got three things that you can do. You can further investigate the situation with the missing people. You can help the deep gnomes of the Rockwood, or you can investigate the ancient evil that the rumors are pointing towards the Sacred Stone Monastery.
I gotta fill them in first, so.
Yeah, why don't you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I will be right back. I have to go dry out my beard from the stupid mask. I feel like I'm basting in my own juices.
I don't know, there's some gnomes, they're bad people, they say they're being killed.
And his
It's
pants
gonna-
don't fit.
They are gangster gnomes. I know they are.
Well,
That's why they have saggy pantaloons and say things like "Deep Gnomes is dying." I would just want to see more of it.
Can we rob them?
well,
I don't know.
as far as the
Just hang him
the
up by
missing
his
people,
pants?
that could involve having to do a coup d'etat with the Zentrums to overthrow the upper leadership, which could get pretty political and messy. I'm in favor of killing the gnomes. Like they,
Oh, and apparently there's a Yeti that bends down a lot because he wears a short toga, I guess.
And apparently, what the gnome says, he doesn't wear any underpants.
We love to see it. It's exactly what I'm into.
And there's an underground sky castle.
I'm down for underground sky castle.
You interrupted me doing my accent.
I think we could come back and stop slave trading later. It seems like not necessarily a now problem.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
can we rob this guy?
Which guy?
No.
Well, I think we're gonna go rob his whole.
I don't think he
group.
has much, but
He doesn't have much. He had said something about platinum and gems.
Ooh, I wonder
Yeah,
if they
and-
have any rubies.
Yeah, they're like we're supposed to be like keeping people safe around the guard, like. 'Cause
why did we put
the
up
guard's
with
our
guard?
area. What's going on in Salmonville? That's a sister city. That's not our problems necessarily.
They should find
But
the
this
people
guy's
next-
fucking with our business.
You are super attractive. You can't tell that I'm using air quotes.
I'll be back. Come on, Chris. Ugh.
I think stocking up's a good play. I'm gonna go refill cider.
See ya.
I will be right back.
One other thing I personal preference thing, those would make a standard carpet. I like the fatter noodles. Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay, so what did you all decide?
Deep Nose is dying.
Deep Nose is dying.
It's not.
It's an emergency.
All right,
It's not in our part of town.
so you're all in agreement to go save the Deep Nose.
I think so.
Save is
Okay.
kind of a heavy word, but okay.
I mean, we can rob them.
Well, they're gonna take care of it. So, you guys travel to the entrance to the Rockwood, and it is a small outcropping of rock, and there's just a 5-foot tall opening cave in this rock formation, and the rock formation is maybe 100 feet off of the road between Salmon Vale and Red Larch. And there's this 5-foot tall cave opening, and when you look in the cave opening, there is just stairs that go down into darkness. Everybody, when you're standing there, you can feel that there is a fairly strong breeze coming out of the cave, blowing just right at you.
Can I see what
It's-
it is?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a perception check.
Must be from the weird sky.
The breeze is strong enough that it picks up small sand and dust off the floor, and so there's this slight stinging pattern to exposed
Or
flesh.
I don't.
No idea.
Is everybody to roll a perception check or just
If you would like.
okay? Perception. That's 26.
24.
I have my interpretation
I'm only
of that.
3.5 feet tall, but apparently I hit my
Have it
skull on the top of the
redneck.
cave.
What is it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Did Sun ever get his bullet back? Or did that end up just running off in the...
So, yeah, Sun Moon, you have your bullet, and you have your wyvern, but they are too large to go down into the cave with you, unless of course the bullet wants to make the cave bigger.
I think we can leave him to graze for a while.
Okay.
I will go ahead and instruct the wyvern to fly back home.
Back to Riverguard.
No, my house.
Oh, your small cottage. Okay.
Which I meant to ask before we moved on. Did that got finished being built for
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah, you have a small cottage with about an acre of land,
And my living tree.
and your awakened tree.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, so I send him back to the barn. Tell him to go back home.
The awakened tree is handy because if you want to go out for a picnic, you don't have to worry about the sun. You can just tell the tree to move so that you constantly have shade.
So he goes back to his barn. We'll do the slag with
The
that.
wyvern barn. That's a
Uh-huh.
big fucking barn.
Yep.
It's more of a Quonset hut, really. Halfling handy sheds. The subterranean wind blows north up the tunnel, carrying distant screams from the south.
Hey, that's fun.
That's my favorite kind of screen. Just
I will rogue my ninja skills down the pathway ahead of everybody.
So, when you say rope, are you
Stealth.
wanting to talk? Oh, you're just stealthing. Okay.
I'm gonna stealth my.
Go ahead, make anybody who wants to stealth. Go ahead and make a stealth
Do
check.
you wait?
Wait, she's gonna do something before you guys do that.
Never mind.
I try to remember the name of the spell.
Are you talking about pass without trace?
Yes.
Okay. So Luna is going to cast pass without trace, so everybody gets a +10 to their stealth checks.
oh, all right. Well, geez.
Onomatopoeia is like, well, in that case.
Well, then 27.
So stealth. What is it? So we got.
Wait, what was that, Carrie?
I got 12.
I got a 26, so it's 16 plus 10.
Yeah, don't give me ideas.
So what's happening? We got a +10. All right.
All right, so you got a 27.
+10. Right.
+10.
Hey, that is
29.
the best
Okay.
thing I've
Put it
drawn
on
so
onomatopoeia
far.
again.
Let me think. 21. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, 21.
So let me guess, you rolled a 1.
She rolled a 2.
A 2? Well, that's still 12, so.
It's 12.
Sun Moon, what'd you get for your stealth check?
Soft 20.
Plus the 10, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's with the 10.
Okay. And Zar?
We get more use out of medium size or large?
26, I think you said.
Okay.
Mediums.
So
I can
the
do the
That's what I was
close-up
thinking.
versions, but not
the
the
lowest
cheaper.
roll was a 12, which oddly enough is from the person who cast pass without trace.
I'm not very stealthy, you know. I'm this
Which is
giant-
why you cast pass without trace. No, I get it. I have the stealth of a cat with a bell around its neck.
Dragging a kettlebell.
Yes.
It would be pretty hard.
Dragging a mouse that is entwined in reindeer bells. So you you go down this stair, and you get to the bottom of this this passage, and as you get to the bottom, the wind seems to pick up quite a bit, and to your left is a passage that goes roughly to the north, or I'm sorry, roughly to the west, and then there's another passage that continues going to the north. Which direction would you like to go?
I vote west.
Any direction.
Okay.
You know, kind of something like that.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh, jeez, not again.
Ooh, I got a 20.
Please don't get stuck in the crease. Yeah, 23.
Wow.
17.
So you got a nat 20?
I did.
Hey, I did
On a perception?
better.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
You need new dice.
22.
Nice.
17.
Okay. So,
That's whatever.
Zarm and Sun Moon, what'd you guys get?
I guess I should
Nice.
try this one.
So everybody who got your nat 20 and higher, before you decide to go west, you looking towards the north, you can see
This is so light.
I'm assuming that you guys are carrying light sources of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Torch.
So your torch
I'm as
cannot
blind
stay
as-
lit. That's how strong the wind is.
I'm as blind as a bat.
Do you have a light source, or?
I think I got a can.
Light on something.
Okay.
I can, as a cantrip, I can cast like little fairy lights.
That helps, yeah. So between Zarm's light spell and your fairy lights, you have enough light that you can. This light is in the distance to the north. The light is glinting off of something red, but very shiny.
Shiny
I like shiny
hole.
things.
I'm gonna stay in the back.
You
I'm
what?
surprised. I'm staying in the back.
You're gonna stand in the back, okay?
Yes.
I will creep my way up to the shiny red thing.
Because I've just been using this one.
Yeah.
Giant spiders are seized in death among dead cave lizards. Giant bats, a carrion crawler, and a female drow decked in fine chainmail with ruby pommeled knives at her hips. No injuries are apparent, and the smell of death is fainter than one would expect. At the back of the cave, within 10 feet of the drow, a breeze whistles through 3 tiny fissures in the rock. Malum, make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Can I get the rubies?
Constitution.
Are you going up as well?
I'll go with them.
Make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Wait,
16.
Constitution?
Okay.
My bonus is almost as high as
17.
Nice. So you two creep up and are investigating this, and the breeze that is coming out of these rocks, you feel like the breath in your lungs is getting sucked out of your mouth and being blown into these fissures in the rocks.
So you said there was a giant bat, right?
They're all dead.
Aw.
Dead things.
Ooh, dead things.
You find the
So I can't put it on my list of animals.
the dead drow woman is wearing a suit of elven chain. She has a pair of fine daggers decorated with rubies that are worth 1,000 gold pieces each.